Nestled in the heart of Whitewater is Fairhaven Senior Services, a living community that serves the older population. Since 1962, Fairhaven has cared for and supported the senior community in Whitewater. We at Whitewater Community Television had the opportunity to sit down with Brian Robinson, the Director of Marketing and Leisure Services, to learn more about Fairhaven's operations and role in the community.
So Fairhaven's what many refer to as a life plan community. So it has the different stages. So it starts off at our Prairie Village stage. If wanting to still live in your house and maybe that yard is getting too much to take care of, you're gonna make that next step into Prairie Village, into the condos that we have where everything is maintained by Fairhaven. So you get to enjoy the time of going away on a vacation and your unit being there and everything being taken care of, and you didn't have to provide for that. Then the next step is into our apartments where one could be independent or they could be on a care level. Those care level services are by nursing staff. So if a resident might be independent in their apartment and maybe they have a physical or cognitive decline, they're able to get an assessment through one of our 2 nurse managers that we have. And then through that assessment, we might have to help them get dressed in the morning and get ready for bed at night, or assist them with reminders for medications, help them bathe, shower. And then some of those services will also be extended up to our assisted living where they're more of a daily once you're on assisted living. We have 3 floors of assisted living. 2 are the more traditional assisted living, and then we also have an advanced assisted living, which will be able to take maybe someone that's a Hoyer lift and maybe some added dementia that might not be appropriate for the apartments or our 3rd and 4th floor assisted living. And then last but not least, we have what is our dementia unit, which is called Hearthstone. So Hearthstone Memory Care. So throughout our life plan community, we have pretty much everything that someone could be looking for. Fairhaven has grown in multiple ways throughout. It might have been in addition to an apartment, or it might have been a new memory care facility, or it could have been the current and most recent one, our expansion and growth in our assisted living. Many kind of laugh about this. We have residents that their kids grew up in parts of where we now have land, where we have a building. It used to be a dirt pile. So we have some residents that will laugh, and maybe their kids will visit, and they bring up the days of playing in a dirt pile where our AA building is. Monday through Friday, we have 2 drivers that are here that can take residents to appointments. They can help with outings. They can take people to the beauty shop. If there's a class reunion, they can get them off to that. We have a beauty shop here, a hobby room. We contract with a therapy department that has a shop here, and our skylight dining room where a resident can come down and get a meal, breakfast, lunch, or supper. Also do some special events in there. And then our own fellowship hall is where we do the majority of our social programs. We have movie nights, bingo nights. We have student groups that come in, pet therapy every Wednesday, and then also our bike rides, our Cycling Without Age program, where we can get trishaw rides out into the community. We get a lot of adults that are maybe retired that will come back and volunteer and help us out. And we also get a lot of university students that are here for volunteers.
A lot of the projects we do are purpose-driven projects. And who doesn't like to do something with purpose? So the American Legion Blessing Backpack Program through Betty Shelb and the American Legion at Fort Atkinson, they asked us if we would make scarves for their blessing backpacks for the homeless. The scarves are for 3 different homeless shelters, and we committed to 100 a year.
Wow.
So this is our 4th year, so we're going to be closing in on 400 of them.
Being a part of the volunteer community at Fairhaven is extremely rewarding. I always gain more than they gain from me. The joy, the wisdom, the life experiences of the people here need to be celebrated every day. I have that opportunity to celebrate some of that with them.
The university and the city are what keep me here. It allows for different opportunities where maybe in a bigger city, you wouldn't be able to get the city manager here. You couldn't get the fire and EMS here for special events to come and play bingo and them to kind of know us. The university to be so engaged with them to where we have classes that come in to visit. We are in the course catalog for a 3-credit class. We played bingo in the football locker room this past spring. That we've never done. But again, you're not going to do that in a larger city. The opportunities that we have with the city and with the university set us apart from most places here in the state. Not many places can say they're 2 blocks away from a Division 1, 2, or 3 school and have the social programming that we have here at Fairhaven. We have so many opportunities for residents to be involved in activities and programs, but also off hours of when there isn't an organized thing from leisure services going on. We have residents that have groups going on. They're going out of their way to meet new people. Maybe a new resident comes in to get to know them. It allows for the opportunity for someone to move in here and their family to know that they're not just in their room all the time, not talking to anyone, not seeing anyone. It creates that bond here at Fairhaven where you may be in one end of the building and someone that you get to know is from the other end. Being able to stay within the building and still create those friendships is something that we see here often.